Hey friend, this is Joy. See, I'm wiggling it up just a little bit. Shake it up. I'ma just shake it up. Anyways, talking to you about Mars. I like to gaze at the stars early in the morning before the sun comes up. I am an early riser, and I was sitting out there. Mars was showing up with the power of 3 again. Now, a little bit, how does this apply to you? I'll get to in just a moment, but a little background about Mars. Mars is indicative of like passion, action, some related to man, masculinity, but it can also be associated with war. And Mars is like, nix that, let's cancel that out. I'm coming in as neutral. These are just energies that are moving around in the whole cosmos, and it's creating, there's stirring up energies of a possible pushback, and this can show up through people, places, or situations, but often in our lives we will experience it through people. And it's someone going into a moon-mindedness, maybe some projections, maybe some rejection, maybe some what is that, abandonment, those type of things coming on, maybe somebody judging, or a tit for a tat. That type of energy is trying to flare up there. So Mars wanted to tell you to, hey, get your shield up, not just your guard. It's things wanting to shat on you, should I say. And Mars's message was, if you walk outside, carry an umbrella, because it's going to be trying to rain. Shat, shitty chat all over the place. Also in your home, beware to have your shield. What is that? Your shield of faith, the awareness of who you are and where you're coming from, because this thing is going to be like a backdoor spin around, kind of like a Tasmanian devil, not the creature, the cartoon. That's why the blah 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 is coming about. These things whip around, these energies like a zephyr zip around and come and get you from the front, that it catches you off guard and you're not even aware of how it happens. And so it comes in to question your heart, and that's where it could provoke you to react or to respond even quicker than you could think. So that's why Mars is sending in this little bit of a heads up, or maybe I'm joining in with Mars doing that as well, because we do have some help and assistance. There is this star called Rigel, which is in the constellation Orion, and it is the left foot. And it's one of the brightest stars, but it is known as a beta star in comparison to Betelgeuse, which is sometimes seen as brighter, even though Rigel can shine as bright. So in these relationships, there might be that conflict, that kickback, that pushback of trying to like belittle you or make you create a pecking order. And relationships are equal, y'all. They're eye to eye. And Mars has been talking about that because the trine, the power of the 3, can often show up with like the moon and Venus, or the sun and Venus, as like there's competition going on. But it's really more about completion and being a complement to one another. So they're saying, when these things, derogatory things coming in, trying to break you down, tear you up, like scatter your energy, hold tight. Hold tight. And they're talking about hold tight, don't fight. Hold tight, don't fight. That's why Mars is saying, I am not being assumed as the god of war, all right? So take it easy. Set yourself in motion. They're talking about this being a time to step aside or step out, as opposed to combat and fight, because it's usurping and moving past Betelgeuse. Now, Betelgeuse is standing in the gap between you, the Mars energy, and Sirius, because Sirius is where that moon-mindedness, that judgment, the projection, rejection is coming from, okay? It is the eye of the dog, or the wound. So wounded people trying to cast you or demonize you as the source of their problems and their issues. And so then that bag, it's like the hot potato, tossing it to you, and now it's your problem. But the thing is when it's not truly yours, you don't have the power to solve it. So Chiron is coming in, Mars is coming in with this warning of don't take it. Not like push back, shove back, effort back, speak back, whatever. It's not that type of action. It's about getting yourself in motion, stepping aside, stepping out to go do things that you would enjoy. It's like moving yourself out of the line of fire. Just simply removing yourself from the line of fire. Interesting. So with that, I do want to get a rune. I see him pointing out, stepping out of the line of fire in this. And that does not mean stay in dangerous situations, people. But you get what I'm saying, a general overview of what's going on right now, where we're like, what the heck is this? And we tend to think it's the people. but their energy is going on so much bigger than just that. So here's what toppled the information. Cooperation is essential for life. And the planets like to bring in their messages here, so just simply so that you could have an awareness of it, and that keeps you from being duped, doped, or thrown back by what is coming. It's up to you to craft and create your life. Excuse me while I adjust my seat. What your life is, to be the author of that. You may check out, did I name the reading? Yeah, it'll be called Before Deciding. You might check that out. It'll be loaded at the same time. But so we have frustration, increased frustration, falling short, helplessness, doubt, and dispossessions. That is what is flaring through the eye of Sirius, because it's moon-minded. It is aftershocks of the solar eclipse that we just went through. And it's at a time that it's almost like the identity theft, except in the energetic realm. The lights go out and then they turn back on, and then, oh, who created the crime? That type of thing. Those old mystery theater crime scene things. It's kind of like that, and getting the stuff pinned on you, the bad feeling pinned on you, and that you have to come out from that debt and solve it. Because it's talking about falling short, helplessness, doubt, which is related to debt, and dispossessions. Okay, and this is what is the truth. So let's take a look at this for you, okay, friend? And then we'll be wrapping this up when we cruise through these other two cards. It says possessions, fulfillment, mindfulness, reward, love shared, when to stand up for yourself and when to stand up to yourself. And in this case, the standing up that Mars is talking about is get a move on. Continue on with your plans and your happy day with the good things going on. When that wind swept in and ruffled you, that energy, maybe through a person, place, or a thing, and just do a quick head check, straighten out your mental outfit, and then move on, okay? So here we have flow. These are the ones coming in. Ooh, look at that. Word up, everybody say. They're saying get on board with yourself. Get excited about it. Don't let those things muss you up. Because it says in a downturn, things are looking up. So we could be cast down like that energy trying to look down in this way. But really, that is the arrow being launched. And it is thrusting you forward, what? Into higher places. See, the flow is in agreement with that. Experience living, union and merging, unseen powers, which is this information message coming on in for us, which I am so thankful for, and happily ever after. I love that, because that message I was telling you about just a minute ago it's talking about getting in union with ourselves. That time is occurring right now. This is in the bend of the nodal shift, it's the Death Star shift between Taurus and Scorpio. And then we could just go through the back door trauma of everything we've lived through the last 9 months. Do you want to do that? I don't. I'm ready to step into the good life, the sweet life, the yumminess, the rewards, the prosperity of who I am, the fruit of the seeds that I've been intentionalizing, sowing, and planting. So that's why he's brought this in. I hope this helps you. You can leave a comment, compliment down below. You can join this channel if you like. Vote for yourself. Jump on the joy train, or click that like button also. It'll help us rise to the top. Check out any of the videos, as we are the whole zodiac. They're teaching and informational, but there are things going on between those conversations and your soul, and they get you on board in a way that speaks to you. It is your spirit and your guides that lead you into this and into your victory. I'm cheering for you and rooting for you. No, I love you.